you miss Buhari?
Now they miss Buhari in short because when Buhari dey, they chop the food, still get they talk, they get strength they talk. But this time around, they chop the food, they no get strength to talk again. Say.
No joy.
That no joy now.
TinubU has just entered the throne, but I don't know what is going on again. I don't know if there was no money left in the purse or what. I don't know. Things are very, very hard. Even the common man cannot sustain itself.
The poverty, the toll on the people is very alarming. And we will not put deaf ear to it, just like the government of the day. The subsidy removal is a toll on Nigerians, and a lot of families find it difficult to feed at this time. And there is no, something put in place by the government to, no palliative put in place by the government to, help people to go through this difficult time. So I want the government to, try as much as possible.
I thank God I'm alive, but comes enjoyment, there's no enjoyment in this country.
TinubU is almost a month plus in the office. Since he come into power, his administration so far, they enjoy it?
At all.
What are the things
No, even the first of his inaugural speech that was to increase or that a fuel subsidy has removed. It makes every sector in this Nigeria to be paralyzed. I don't just understand anything. And now, even look at uNow. Come since last week or last 2 weeks, look at how everywhere it was. Last week there was heavy downpour, but I don't think
on the high place. How can these things be cheap? Fuel is on the high place. Diesel is on the high place. How can all these things be cheap? Don't you see it's not? Because anybody that buy fuel and produce anything, you want to make profit out of whatever you are doing. Yeah. You understand? So now so many persons has parked their cars because of the high cost of the fuel. Although we know that the fuel subsidy will be a good thing, though. The only thing is if they will use the money and what they got in a rightful way. You understand? Let it not be like Buhari and Malami administration. I don't know if you get my point. Okay, just look at this now. Sometime now, about last week, they have released this the 10 DIG, Abekare, or what did they call him?
These politicians, I can't trust them. They will, at the initial time, they do as if they have their interests at heart. But now it's on the other way around. That's what is in their mind. So, but with the look of things, how I'm seeing it appears he will do better somehow. But let us watch let's get to at least 100 days and see, yes, and see the outcome of his administration. Yes.
Fuel subsidy, sir, has it affected you as an individual?
It not affected. It bites me hardly.
I thank God I'm alive, but comes enjoyment, there's no enjoyment in this country.
TinubU is almost a month plus in the office. Since he come into power, his administration so far, they enjoy it?
At all.
What are the things
No, even the first of his inaugural speech that was to increase or that a fuel subsidy has removed. It makes every sector in this Nigeria to be paralyzed. I don't just understand anything. And now, even look at uNow. Come since last week or last 2 weeks, look at how everywhere it was. Last week there was heavy downpour, but I don't think it's because of him. But for now, my brother, coming to for that like your question, no, I'm not. No joy. Everybody is crying.
Last week they come out tax for car importation and some other items.
We have not seen the impact. Even if they come out anything, we have not noticed any change.
But the fuel subsidy is having ripple effect on the Nigerian citizens.
Every Nigerian now, yes, most persons have packed their car. We mechanics, we are no longer working as usual. So people, even when you ask one, sometimes I'll call most of my customers, they will say, please, I'm not using my car due to I don't have money to buy fuel. So the thing is really affecting us. Even we that are becoming of age, I don't just understand anything.
So the governor of Rivers State of Rivers Simon Fubara is providing buses, free buses for workers.
That's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. Let him continue. It's like his own administration will be different from
servants.
for civil servants.
Yeah.
Well, let him continue. Maybe one day God will sit on his mind to remember us with the artisans. Okay. So that's my notice for now. But I believe in subsequent time we'll keep on praying because nothing is too much for God to do. We'll keep on praying for God to touch the government so that they can remember ordinary men like us. So, how is your work now, my brother?
Then you don't come up for life.
On the high place. How can these things be cheap? Fuel is on the high place. Diesel is on the high place. How can all these things be cheap? Don't you see it's not because anybody that buy fuel and produce anything, you want to make profit out of whatever you are doing. Yeah. You understand? So now so many persons has parked their cars because of the high cost of the fuel. Although we know that the fuel subsidy will be a good thing, no? The only thing is if they will use the money and what they got in a rightful way. You understand? Let it not be like Buhari and Malami administration. I don't know if you get my point. Okay, just look at this now. Sometime now, about last week, they have released this detained DIG, Abekari, or what did they call him? Abakari. Why Nnamdi Kanu is there? They grant him bail. And up till now, they are still turning it up and down. And you still expect this country to be good. Don't you see that there are some things that is not supposed to be? This country, the government, our people can make it to be good, but the thing is that they are just being selfish.
What do you suggest? What do you think is the way forward? That, you know, because a lot of people want the country, individuals should go their separate way. Is that the best solution?
Let them release Nnamdi Kanu first. When they release, obey the court order and release Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? This country and call up to the round table. What is your problem? What is your problem? You understand? Then you see peace in this country and we see things will be moving. If there is any need for everybody to go his separate way, you understand? It will be discussed. But what is causing all these agitations is marginalization. You are marginalizing one set of group. You know the Igbos are the most people that is being marginalized in this country. But we don't give a damn because we are hard-working people. Anywhere you put us will surface. You understand? So that is the, but let them call a round table. A referendum. And this, everything will be okay. Right. Just imagine somebody calling for Boko Haram that has killed millions of people. A former sitting governor to say that they should give them amnesty for you to see what is happening in this country. And don't be surprised. As time goes on, you will know, you will hear that they have given them amnesty. So that is it. Yeah, why Nnamdi Kanu that did nothing to them is still in captivity. Don't you see?
So rate this administration so far, TinubU, like a month and plus in the office. What do you think? Have you seen any changes so far that you say, this administration, they are doing well?
At the beginning, with the policies this young man brought out, we are happy that there would be a change, you understand? But after that now, during to compare with his appointment and some other things we are seeing, we are looking at it, he behave like his predecessor, former boss. That's exactly how we are seeing it.
Thank you, sir. Bro, you say you miss Buhari?
No, they miss Buhari in short, because when Buhari dey, they chop the food. Still get they talk, they get strength they talk, but this time around they chop the food, they no get strength to talk against.
No joy.
No joy now. That time we Buhari dey at least 200. Me and my children don't reach where they go for transport. But this time around we go pay like 700, 600. If you want to come out the market itself, nothing. Many people don't park their cars because of this subsidy. No be when car run for road before pass go spoil, they come by for our hand. Now no way again. Now when it's time for this junction now, you go to see motor the pass one. What we say before, hold up the day here. Things they spoil, they sell. But no way again. You go there from morning to evening, no way. You go see gather the one way is still go, gather and pay transport, big amount of transport, go house. when you reach at times, if they buy garri before 1 p.m. time, you go buy quarter. Tell the children, say, make them cool down. Say, make them chop and let sleep. Because of the condition we see ourselves. It's not supposed to be like that.
So Tinubu is the worst so far.
Tinubu self, I don't know what him been plan self. In the system, people they cry. You know, we even shake body, talk anything. Huh? They base Buhari now because in Buhari time they chop the food, still they talk and make you know what that is. Now in their worst.
Because of the fuel subsidy.
My mother said why they used to carry my children go school at times. It don't reach like 1 month and I never drive them because of if you buy fuel, 3,000 naira fuel put for tank. You know drive and 2 days. Only that day go drive. How much they get one? You know now no be fuck up. Man we don't go high before come they go down again. No be not fuck up.
So the country just go down, you know, they go up because
the country don't want. If they go agree, divide this country, share the country, make everybody go. When I go on our own side, when I suffer.
Affecting you, the economy of the country affecting you as an individual, sir?
Well, even as an APC member, I'm not exempted from what is happening. The poverty, the toll on the people is very alarming. And we will not put deaf ear to it, just like the government of the day. The subsidy removal is a toll on Nigerians, and a lot of families find it difficult to feed at this time. And there is no, something put in place by the government to, no palliative put in place by the government to, help people to go through this difficult time. So I want the government to, try as much as possible. It's their responsibility to make sure that the citizens are well okay.
All right. People said this Buhari administration is better to the Tinubu administration so far. What's your reaction to that?
That is true. You will not say it's a lie because during the Buhari administration, there was no removal of subsidy. The government were paying the subsidy, so people were enjoying. You understand? But I want to Tinubu government to know that they have to do something now. It's very important. They have to privatize the refineries, sell it off to individuals who can handle it, to lessen our burden. You understand? They're diversifying some of other means, like the liquid gas. Some people are using it for their generator now, but it's still costly. You understand? If they can bring down the price of that one, I don't think that one have subsidy too. You understand? The ordinary man can at least use the liquidified gas to, on his generator or his appliances. So I want the government is not just removing the subsidy and allowing the people to go to their house and die. You understand? They have to do something. They have to lessen the burden of the people. And how to go about this is for them, number one, to privatize the refinery. The refinery is doing nothing. You understand? Yes, it's doing nothing. Sell it off to individuals who can manage it. You see this fuel come down drastically. That is what I'm saying.
So no joy for Nigeria now?
No joy. Every sensible Nigeria will tell you there is no joy.
So now your candidate, Kosa?
No, it's not about my candidate. Yes, it's his policy, but that would have solved a lot of problems. Because all over the years, the Nigerian government have been paying this subsidy. And, places that will put this money, to bring dividends of democracies to the people, they cannot do it because of the payment they do annually. So I want them, now they have money. They are not paying subsidy. Let that money that comes from subsidy, they reinvest it into the economy. You understand? On that sector, build the roads, provide amenities for the people. You understand? So in that way, you lessen their burden. So that is how the country is like for now. Tinub has just entered the throne, but I don't know what is going on again. I don't know if there was no money left in the purse or what. I don't know. Things are very, very hard. Even the common man cannot sustain itself.
Is it due to the fuel subsidy, sir?
The fuel subsidy we are seeing, man, I cannot tell because I am not in the petroleum sector. But what I am trying to say, they should put the fuel subsidy so that the common man can afford it. because fuel has been a livelihood to us. We are, we have been used to it. So if we cannot see fuel,
fuel is not scarce, sir. There's fuel in the filling station. What you're saying, the people cannot afford fuel the way they used to before. Transportation prices affect.
Because they had removed the fuel subsidy. Yeah, so the common man cannot afford it. And it has been a part and parcel of us. We cannot do without fuel.
As a businessman, the thing has have a ripple effect on you as an individual and as a businessman, sir.
Yes, me as a businessman, it affects me a lot. Because as it is now, I don't have light. And I must look for fuel. For my gen, even my car, I don't even have money to buy fuel. Yes, because people are not coming. It seems as if people are not moving with their cars, and my own business is a car business. So I am not seeing anything. Everywhere is just dry, even money to eat now.
What message you want send to President Tinub?
I will urge President Tinub to look into these critical places that the common man can benefit. Number one, I will urge Tinub to put the fuel subsidy, let it be back.
Well, the fuel subsidy have come to stay, so there's no going back on fuel subsidy.
But what I am pleading, I am just pleading of my own, that the president should look into the common man and improve our living condition. So I will tell the entire world that right here in River State, even we that are producing a lot, I am from Omok, Obricom, we are producing enough of crude. So does that mean that we cannot work our refinery? What stops us from working?